the motherfucking deal, YouTube? This your boy, Coach Dante, in the fucking building again with you guys here for another season prediction video. We are on the second to last team in the AL West. After this, we go to the NL side of things, and we're going to start with the NL. We're going to start with the NFC East. I mean, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. I got some McDonald's right here. But again, comment, like, and subscribe, man. Shout out to everybody who watched the season predictions so far, man. We do got a game tonight on the network and on my channel. Game 3, Boston and Miami. But let's get right into this in AFC West prediction video. So, we are on the Las Vegas Raiders, who came in second place behind the Kansas City Chiefs last year. Now, shout out to all the Raiders fans. I hope you guys are going to watch this video, and I hope you guys are going to love it. But shout out to my boy Coach Spotlight Raider Talk. Shout out to him. Shout out to Raider Champion. Shout out to Pharaoh NFL. Shout out to my boy SC Experience. Shout out to my my boy Wasting Talent, Sultan Amir, Dirty Raider, Ozzy Raider, SC Experience, Raider Twan, Raider Stew. Shout out to you, my brother, Queen Raiderette, Auntie Six, who always come in my channel showing some love, Michael Guerrero, Carlos. Shout out to you as well. Shout out to I can't name all you guys, but shout out to everybody. Dirty Low, also a Raider fan. Shout out to all of you guys in the chat. Not in the chat, but that you guys that show love. And I know all the Raiders content creators as well. Shout out to you guys. So, Fade to Black, Raider Gave, all of you guys. Shout out to all of you guys. Much love. But Las Vegas Raiders finished 10-7 last year. Derek Carr is one of the most underrated quarterbacks to play in the game. Now, good as Derek Carr is, you got a lot of people saying Herbert is better than Carr. You got a lot of people saying Burrow is better than Carr, which you can make a case for. But Derek Carr, if you want to say Derek Carr is better, that's fine because of longevity. You can say that. He got him by longevity, really not having a really solid number one wide receiver like that. Guys gonna say Mari Cooper, Crabtree. There are no Devontae Adams. Devontae Adams is better than both of those guys. Hunter Renfrow was third in Renfrow last year. Darren Waller, I got a bad vibe about this guy, but when this guy turns it on, he's a top 3. He's a top 3 tight end in the NFL. This defense was dog shit last year, and I'm gonna give you guys the readings of the stats, and which is you Raider fans already know, which is I watch consistently with Coach Spotlight. And one thing that demoralizes as a fan is watching this team play on 4th down conversions. They had to be one of the worst teams on 4th down plays. What if it was a 4th and long or 4th and short? You knew the Raiders were giving up a first down. You didn't give a damn how long the 4th down conversion was. You knew the Raiders were giving up a first down. Raiders damn near gave up 70% first downs on 4th and long. The Chargers completed by 5 of them at least, and they were most likely 4th and long. So again, this defense was bad, terrible. Inconsistency at the cornerback spot. Now you probably got that shored up with Rock Ya-Sin. A lot of people from the Raider community is not a Trayvon Mullen fan. But again, this team is talented on the offensive side of the ball. Now, one question they got is running back, but I think they solidified that with Zamir White. I think Zamir White is going to play day one. I think Zamir White is a day one guy, just to be honest with you guys. I really think so. And if Josh Jacobs gets hurt this year and he doesn't live up to his potential, they will have no problem letting him go. Letting him walk up out of the door. They will have no problem letting him go walk up out of their door. So again, I think this defense is going to improve with Chandler Jones coming in. Imagine having Chandler Jones and Max Crosby on opposite side, and you got Bilal Nichols in the middle. And you did get a pretty good defensive tackle, Matthew Butler, in the draft. They got Britton Brown. They got another D tackle as well, Neil Farrell from LSU. They got them some running back depth. They got them offensive tackle and some defensive tackle depth as well. So again, and Davante Adams is the best wide receiver in football, hands down. Him and DeAndre Hopkins. When Hopkins was healthy, I had Hopkins as slight as better, but right now Davante Adams is no doubt the best wide receiver in football. That's not even a question anymore. Now that Hopkins is going to be suspended for the next 6 games, and he was hurt last year, that's not even a question no more. That he's the top receiver. It's not even close that he's the top receiver in football. But again, let's get right into it. Shout out to all the Raiders fans. Like I said, big shout out to you guys. Hope you guys watched this video. And let's get right into the stats. Let's get right into the team stats. The individual stats right here. So we got Derek Carr over 4,800 yards, 4,000 yards passing. Josh Jacobs, the leading running back, at 827. 827 rushing yards. You got Hunter Renfrow, over 1,000 yards. Denzel Perryman had 154 tackles. He was the leading tackler for the Raiders defense. Casey Hayward had an interception. Derek Carr, 17 games, 4,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, 14 interceptions, 40 sacks for Derek Carr. He was sacked 40 times. 94 quarterback rating, solid, pretty good. Josh Jacobs, 15 games, 872 rushing yards, and he had 9 touchdowns. Josh Jacobs got hurt earlier in the season. He only played 12 games. He had 254 rushing yards to 2 touchdowns for Kenyon Drake. Peyton Barber was coming in at times. He was doing very good. I don't understand why Peyton Barber didn't get a lot of playing time. But again, leading receiver, 17 games, Hunter Renfrow. Hunter Renfrow had 9 catching touchdowns, over 1,000 yards. Darren Waller, 11 games, 665 yards, only 2 touchdowns. Brian Edwards, they just traded to Atlanta, had played 17 games, 571 yards, and he had 3 tubbies right here. So this defense, Denzel Perryman, 54 tackles, led the team in tackles. 102 of them were solo. Jonathan Abrams, 116 tackles. He can't even cover me out there. Corey Littleton, 98 tackles. Nate Hobbs had 74. Max Crosby had 8 sacks last year, 56 tackles. You had Brandon Faison, who was just getting beat like a drum over there by Jamar Chase, was just getting the hell beat out of him over there. Diablo was pretty good in spurts. He's going to be a pretty good leader someday in this league. I can guarantee you damn that right there. So here we go. We go into the team stats this time. Let's go right into the team stats this time. So again, passing offense was dynamic. 268 yards, 0.6 yards, 268.6 yards. That is 6th in the NFL. They were very good at spreading the ball around and passing. Rushing, terrible. They were terrible in rushing and run, but most of those times as well, penalties they had a lot of penalties too that brought back some of the good runs too. So I will cut them some slack on that. But it's not good when you cannot run the football either. They 28, 95 yards per game. That's not going to get it done. You got to be able to establish a running game. You can't put all the onus on Derek Carr by not being able to run the football. You got to establish a run game. So 95 yards ain't going to get it done. Let's hope that be a little better this year. That's 28th in the National Football League. Only 4 teams are worse than you in rushing the football. I know the Texans, probably one of them. 22 points per game. The Raiders didn't score a lot. That's 18th in the National Football League. They didn't score a lot. There was a lot of times they got down in the red zone, kick field goals. They kick field goals. Or it was a lot of times they got in the red zone. Either they would stop by a penalty. They would stop by a penalty. So a little bit of mental issues going on there. But you got to, I think the Raiders are going to be better putting that ball in the end zone this year. They should not be 18th in the National Football League in points. Now, another problem. This defense was god-right awful. 25 points a game given up. That's 26 in the National Football League. Only 6 teams were worse than you. That is not good. Defense got to play a little better. And it's got to be starting by getting to the quarterback. So I think the Raiders definitely will get to the quarterback more than they got Chandler Jones and Bilal Nichols over there. And Max Crosby. When Max Crosby get double teamed, that's going to open up for Chandler Jones and Bilal Nichols them. And again, that starts by stopping the run game as well. So I don't believe they will be 25th in the National 26th in the National Football League in scoring. But those were statistics last year. Now, let's time for schedule time. So will this be will this be the first 13-4 team I give? Let's see. Chargers, I got them losing that game. I already picked when I did my Chargers prediction. I got the Chargers winning this game, so I got them losing this game on opening day. They could very much win this game. This is a game they very much could win, but it can go either way. But I give it to the Chargers. Very next week, no DeAndre Hopkins for Kyler Murray. He does not play well without DeAndre Hopkins, and I'm going on that. They did got Marquise Brown. They did re-sign AJ Green. They did Rondale Moore. I'm not over underestimating the Cardinals or nothing. I think the Cardinals still can win this game, but I'm going for the Raiders. Especially the Raiders is at home too. Yeah, they're going to be ready. Devontae Adams' first home game as a Raider. Yeah, they're going to be pumped. Tennessee Titans, they're the most fraudulent team in the AFC South Division. Yes, they got Robert Woods. Yes, Treylon Burks is out of shape. He has not done nothing in the offseason. Yes, they got a respectable defense. But again, I read y'all they defensive statistics. Last time when I did that AFC South video, y'all go check it out. They're not that good on the defensive side of the ball, and I think Derek Carr is going to come in here and win this game in Tennessee. I don't care where it can be in my backyard. The Raiders are going to win this football game. So they're 2-1. Broncos, I get them a win. They're going to split with I think they're splitting with the Broncos. I get them a win right here. So they're 3-1. Kansas City, I'm going to give them a split against Kansas City. I think they lose right here. I think the Raiders lose right here, even though they can win this game very much. They can very much win this game. So right now, I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. I got 3 and 2. Texans, that's a win. They can beat my Texans. They can definitely beat my Texans. So they're 4 and 2. Against the Saints, I'm gonna give them a loss. I'm gonna give them a loss right here. And I think having Marshawn Lattimore that can take out your number 1 wide receiver, even though yes, the Raiders got weapons. And guys are gonna say, but we still have Waller, we still have Hunter Renfrow, but you got Tyrann Mathieu over there, and we know Tyrann Mathieu shut down Darren Waller when they played against the Las Vegas Raiders. We know that, so I'm gonna give them a loss. So they're 4 and 3, but the Jaguars win, Colts win. That's 6. That's 6 and 3. Broncos, that's a split, 6 and 4. Seattle, win. Chargers, win, 8. Rams, I'm going to give them a loss. That's 5. Patriots, win. Steelers, win. And San Francisco, win. And Chiefs, win. So 12 and 5 is my prediction for the Raiders. They close out the season after losing to the Rams. 1, 2, 3, 4 games in a row. They close out that season. They close out the season beating the Kansas City Chiefs at home versus the Raiders. So 12 and 5 for the Las Vegas Raiders. Comment, like, and subscribe, you guys. if you like this video. We will be on the Kansas City Chiefs to round out the AFC side, and we will switch to the NFC side. Comment, like, and subscribe on this video. I got the Raiders going 12-5, and that is my division winner of the AFC West at 12-5. Thank you, guys. Much love. I'm out. We out of here, coach.